I just got top 1 in merge tactics for the second time, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. Starting things off, guys, I'm going to be going through the replays of the last 3 games I played to hit top 1 in the world, guys. And what I like to do at the beginning of each game is, in the early phase, I just buy cheap, of course. That's what you should do with the Spirit Empress, because if you buy cheap, you'll be able to afford more cards, thus meaning more chances of getting merges. And of course, if you get more merges, you get more elixir. But guys, we're playing the elixir collector modifier here. And what you should do, in my opinion, in the elixir collector modifier is what I do is I wait and I try to sell the collector when I get my first merge, usually. And if I don't get my first merge in the first or second round, then I will usually just default to selling it in the third round. And you guys want to sell the collector in the first 3 rounds because you want to try to farm cards in the early stage of the game, because if you wait too long, then all the cards will be taken if you're facing good players. But if you sell it too early, then you don't get enough elixir. So I would say at least by round 3 is a good sweet spot. And guys, I don't know if we're gonna win this round just because my opponent does have a 2-star goblin, but we actually have the wizard. I do summon the wizard there because I see he's running a lot of melee units, and the wizard of course has splash damage, so I think this is a definitely good call, because the only reason we won this round is because the wizard came in clutch. It was able to hit 3 units at once because he had a lot of melee units. But now, guys, I think I'm just going to grab this knight, and I'm probably just going to keep buying cheap. And I'm going to sell the collector there, of course, and we're just going to try farming for some more cards here. And, of course, in the beginning of the round, when you farm, you just merge, sell, merge, sell. Just don't worry about what cards you get. And, guys, I think I'm probably just going to go clan here because we are actually getting the barb and the archer here, guys. So we're getting a lot of the clan cards, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and sell and buy that 2-star witch just so we have a higher chance of winning this round. I don't think that's bad. Just losing 1 elixir by selling a 1-star, just have a higher chance of winning the round, I think is pretty good, especially when we have a lot of elixir here, guys. But 3-star knight, we're just not going to beat that, unfortunately. So our opponent did have a very excellent start there. So what I think I'm going to do is here, because I see that my opponent has a 2-star queen, I think I just have to switch here, guys. So I'm probably just going to try going for the... I actually might go for this 3-star witch just because we have 3 copies. So I'm just going to try to cycle for the witch right now. And unfortunately, we're not getting it. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably... Yeah, we have the baby dragon there. So I'm probably just going to sell the 2-star witch here. And I'm going to try to get... Maybe we could go throwers. We could go fire. I mean... Look, when you have the baby dragon, it's really flexible, so I'm just going to try to cycle for some upgrades here at least. Maybe try going for throwers or fire, either one. Yeah, we do get the executioner there. Perfect stuff, guys. The last minute executioner with the clutch, everybody. And I think, yeah, we're definitely going to win just because our comp is really good. So we kind of did come in clutch with the farming, and I don't know what it is today, guys, but my farming today has been on point. The speed has been crazy. The accuracy has been insane, but we are going to take that round and put our opponent there at 1 HP, which is great stuff here, guys. And what I think I'm going to do at this point is we have the basic framework for our comp right now. So 3-star baby dragon, of course, always good stuff. And because I have the 3-star, I'm just going to stick with this comp. So I'm probably just going to keep trying to farm and cycle for some upgrades here. Now we're in a pretty good spot. We have the framework of our comp, so all we need to do is just cycle, go for some upgrades here. So that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. Merge and sell that stuff. And what I need to do at this point is there's still 4 players alive, so, you know, there's still a lot of cards left. There's still a lot of cards taken, excuse me. So it's very low likelihood that we're going to be able to 3-star any more cards, especially because all the cards I have in my comp are very highly contested. So I think what I need to do is probably just wait until at least 1 or 2 of my opponents get eliminated, and then at that point I think I'll be able to cycle, because I'll actually be able to have access to more cards because that person will have lost and their cards will be actually added to the pool. So good thing Rufus died. I'm going to try to cycle now. Yeah, we do actually get the 3-star Mega Knight, which is really good stuff here, guys. And will Mario... Actually, Mario just died there, which is actually really good stuff. So it's just a 1v1, and at this point, I just need to go fast, guys. When you get into a 1v1 situation, you just need to go very fast, because at that point, right when your opponents just died, there are a lot of cards that are going to be added back into the pool. So you just really need to go fast, try to scoop up those cards in your pool, and at the same time block the cards that your opponent may have just recently got access to. So that's what I'm basically just doing at this point. I'm just going to try cycling, merging and selling my 2-stars and trying upgrading the cards on my comp. And yeah, we got the Skeleton King there, very good stuff. And I actually don't know if we're going to beat this guy. I think we can't beat this guy because although he does have 3 3-stars, our comp overall and our traits are better. So I think we'll be in a pretty good spot. I think it'll be pretty close, so we'll say. And what I'm going to try to do here is on the side, I'm going to try to cycle for Rangers because, believe it or not, guys, Rangers is actually really good in this season, I think. Rangers is very slept on. A lot of sort of average players don't really recognize the strength of Rangers. And even a lot of top players kind of sleep on the Rangers. They don't really know yet, especially me. Like, I didn't even know Rangers were that good until today, where I really tested it on stream. So thankfully we win that round. But basically, the reason Rangers are so good right now is because I'm going to actually make a video about this in the future. But Rangers were pretty bad in the beginning because Assassins were so popular. But now that Assassins have kind of chilled out, Rangers are very good now. So we're just going to try to upgrade our comp. But at the same time, probably go for that 3-star Princess and 3-star Dark Goblin just so we can try to secure the victory here at least. And I think having 3-star Rangers would definitely help out a lot against our opponent here. But unfortunately, we're actually not able to 3-star any of our Princess or our Dark Goblin here, which kind of leads me to believe our opponent is blocking them, which is actually really impressive because recently not many people have been blocking the Rangers. They, again, as I said, they haven't been recognizing the strength of the Rangers. But, I mean, hopefully we'll win this round and we don't even need to do that. But, guys, we have a 3-star Mega Knight and a 3-star Baby Dragon. So our cards here are pretty good, but our opponent here actually just 3-starred as Barbarian, so we did get a bit more upgrades, and it kind of looks like we're losing this fight here, guys, unfortunately. So I'm going to try to, look, at this moment, I recognize, yeah, this battle's not going to go in our favor, so let's try and merge and try to farm for our 3-star Rangers here if we can. If not, then we honestly might be in a bit of a cooked spot because our opponent is blocking everything. So let's just try a cycle. And I think, guys, I'm just going to try to go for the 3-star Rangers here. Yeah, and actually, we just got the Dark Goblin, which is actually blessed for some reason. Maybe he just sold it to try to go for something else, which I think was pretty bad of a decision. I think he was in a completely good spot there. But, guys, we're going to try and just keep cycling for more upgrades here. And we actually just got the 3-star Skeleton King, so I think he actually probably just sold the Skeleton King as maybe pivoting to a different comp, because the only reason they would really give up any cards is if they're trying to sell it and go for another comp, and we just got the 3-star Goblin Machine there. I don't know why he did that. I think that was a huge blunder, a huge misplay by our opponent, because, okay, yeah, it looks like he was trying to go for Clan, but yeah, sure, he got the 3-star Queen, but in my opinion, the 3-star Skeleton King and 3-star Goblin Machine are just far more threatening than the 3-star Queen. So I think, guys, we are going to win the game here. Unfortunately, that was a pretty bad blunder by our opponent there, in my opinion. I don't know. He had a pretty good shot of winning the game, but there, because of his mistake, we definitely just take the #1 spot here in this game and a very decisive victory. Alright, guys, into the second match, and we're going to get the coaching modifier. The coaching one's actually quite interesting. I'm just going to buy cheap, and thankfully, we actually do get pretty good starting RNG there. And I think a bug, I don't know what that is, but my game just kind of glitched there for some reason. I'm not sure why I swear I merged the barb, but why is it? I don't know why it's a 1-star barb. The game has been kind of bugging lately, and it's gonna... Okay, it actually does change to a 2-star, so I think it's just maybe like a visual bug there, but our merge did go through, which is pretty good. But thankfully, guys, we're gonna win the first round because we did get the clan synergy plus the 2-star barb, which is very good, guys. And guys, the coaching modifier is quite interesting because it has a strategy in it that not too many people know unless you're a top player, but thankfully we get a merge there, and I'm actually just going to sell the barb just so we can merge the 2-star archer. And pretty good start here, guys. We have the clan and the brawler synergy here, so we're definitely in a good spot. Yeah, we don't get goblins for economy, so our economy is not like necessarily optimal, I guess you could say, but we're definitely probably gonna win this round. Yeah, of course we're gonna win this round. He only has 1-stars. Although he has the Rangers, he only has 1-stars because we have the 2-star archer and we have clan and brawler synergy, so we're definitely gonna win. And if you don't get optimal economy comp, at least you want to get the win. You want to preserve HP here, guys. So we're going to try and just, of course, we're just going to farm elixir here. Beginning of the game, you just want to farm elixir, just regardless of the comp, just merge and sell. Just keep getting elixir, and unfortunately, we do end up there, but I'm going to sell the giant skeleton, and I think I'm just going to try to force here. Yeah, merge that guy. I think we just definitely just force here. And let's try to get some more merges. Let's try to farm a bit more, and we do end up with the 2 goblins, so it's not too bad. Ideally there, I probably would have wanted to put in the Executioner instead of the Goblin, just so I can get the Thrower synergy as well, but it's fine. Even if we lose this round, which we most definitely will, our economy is actually in a really good spot. We have a lot of cards. We have the 2 Goblins here, guys, so what I'm going to try to do in this next round is, I think since I have the 2-star Executioner upgrade here, guys, I'm just going to try to get the Executioner merge, maybe just go for Throwers here because our comp is pretty good for Throwers, so let's do that. Let's sell. And then let's try going for some Throwers here, guys, I think is what I'm going to do. Let's just keep farming, cycling, and let's just go for the Throwers here. Yeah, we go for the Baby Dragon and the Executioner. Beautiful stuff here, guys. We have 2 of the Throwers. 2-star Baby Dragon, 2-star Executioner here, guys. Really good stuff. And I think we are actually in a pretty good spot comp-wise. I'm just going to go for the 2 Juggernauts just to get that Juggernaut trait. And yeah, we're in a really good spot here, guys. So I think we should, yeah, we should definitely win this match, or this round at least, just because we have like full 2 stars, which is really good stuff here, guys. So very good stuff here against Juan. I have faced Juan quite a lot today, actually, is what I realized. But let's check our opponents here really quick. We're not contested that much, so I think we're just definitely going to stick with this. And we have 2 2-star Xyz and the Baby Dragon, so let's go ahead and go for that, guys. Let's buy the Goblin Machine here. Let's sell that. Let's just keep farming and going crazy at it. Let's go for the Skeleton. Yeah, of course, the Skeleton King here. And ideally, I'd want the Skeleton King over the Knight, but I think one of these, yeah, I'll sell the Valkyrie there. And let's just keep farming. Let's get a pretty decent comp here, guys. And perfect, guys. We have the framework of our comp here. And now all we need to do is we need to just cycle, basically merge and sell and farm. And guys, on my push to #1, I've gone for this comp, this specific comp, a lot of times, or at least just kind of this general, like, brawlers comp, or not brawlers, this throwers comp. And guys, I think the best sort of comp you could go for throwers lately is Executioner, or at least 2 throwers, 2 brawlers, 2 juggernauts, and you'll often get at least like 4 to 5 traits like on the side, which is really good strategy here. And I know I did make an Executioner video, but guys, if you pair the Executioner, the 2 aces is actually insane. So let's go for that Skeleton King here, guys. And what you guys want to do with the coaching modifier is when you're in the late game and you actually have maybe, let's say you have 3 copies of a card, you want to keep that 2-star copy in your board, and you want to have the 1-star copy on your bench so that the 1-star copy can actually get that stat boost when you're fighting. And then when the new round starts, you want to sell that 2-star on the board and sub in that 1-star with the stat boost and upgrade that 1-star again so that you'll have a 2-star card with the stat boost. And you want to do that with as many cards as you can, and that's how you get boost on all of your cards. So that's like the general strategy you'd want to do with coaching there. And guys, I think we're definitely just going to win this round again because our comp here is really good, guys. We have a lot of 2-stars. We have 2-star throwers. We have 2-star skeleton. We have 2-star juggernauts, the 2 best juggernauts here, guys. So very strong comp. And I think what we have to do here, guys, is probably just wait for somebody to die here and then maybe be able to scoop up their card. So that's kind of what I'm going to assume here. But unfortunately, we have 1 HP, so thankfully we survived, but we did lose that game, and we're up against Rufus, the dead guy, so we're actually in a pretty good spot here, guys. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll probably just use this round to cycle a little bit, because we don't really need to have, like, a crazy strong comp against Rufus because he's dead. Like, I mean, dude, look at his comp. He doesn't really have anything, so we're just going to try to use this round to just cycle a little bit and try to go for some upgrades. But, I mean, look, at this point, I think all the cards are taken. We just really can't upgrade anything much more further after this. So we're probably just going to have to wait until one of our opponents here dies. And what you want to do in coaching when you're against a dead guy as well is you can actually just kind of sub out a few of your members in your comp just so that they can get the stat boost, because you really won't be needing any like broken cards in your comp against a dead guy in most of the time. So we do take the win there pretty easily. And hopefully one of our opponents does lose here. I think they will, because they're only 3 and 2 HP here. So we're just going to keep cycling on the side, and hopefully when they die, we can just go crazy. Yeah, so our opponent just died there, and we just got the 3-star Dark Goblin, which is pretty freaking good here, guys. We're just going to upgrade the Dark Goblin, and hopefully we can just try to merge and get at least some more upgrades in our team here, guys. And we're just going to sell that Mega Knight. We're just going to try to keep farming some Elixir here, guys. And I think upgrade that. I might have to sell the Dark Goblin here, to be honest, just to get some more merges, some more chances. And yeah, we get the Goblin Machine there, which is really good. But I think I'm just going to try and sell some of the cards. Golden Knight is really good here, guys. I'm just trying to go for the Assassin Rangers here on the side, just in case we need it against Juan, because, I mean, we faced Juan in the last game, I believe, and he used blasters as well. So we're just going to sub in the Assassins as well, or the Rangers, unfortunately. Unfortunately, though, we didn't get the Assassin in time, so our Golden Knight, it's kind of in an awkward spot because our Golden Knight is not able to leap. He kind of just stands there, and I don't know, he just plays normally. But this is a close game. I don't know who's going to win this round, to be honest. Our Golden Knight, if he gets a kill, he's just not getting it. Okay, unfortunately he doesn't get a kill there, but our Dark Goblin's going insane. I think we're going to win because of our Dark Goblin, guys. Rangers is so slept on because especially if you go Assassin Rangers, they can't actually max out the Golden Knight. So you're actually in a really good spot here, and I'm going to try to go for the Assassin Ranger now. that we have time, and yeah, we're just going to secure the Assassin Rangers there. And we're going to have the Juggernauts to buff up our Assassins and our Rangers. So our comp here is actually quite nice. We do actually 3-star the Knight, which is really good stuff. Unfortunately, though, my opponent did upgrade some of his cards. I think I should have probably blocked some of his cards in hindsight because his levels are just a lot higher than ours right now. So unfortunately, in hindsight, we should have probably blocked his cards. But let's see if we can actually win this round. It's our last game, or our last round of the game, excuse me. So let's see who's actually going to win. This is going to be really close. I think if our Golden Knight gets a kill, we're going to win. But he does have a 3-star Musketeer, which is just absolutely going to repel everything we have, unfortunately. But yeah, and our Golden Knight's on his Goblin Machine here, guys. So I don't think we're actually going to be able to take the victory here, unfortunately. But yeah, his comp is just sweeping our comp right now. So unfortunately, it looks like we're going to get the second place spot here, guys. But look, a win is a win here, guys, and this is just one step closer to the #1 spot. All right, guys, into the last game, into our #1 spot, we got the Echo Bench modifier. Now, guys, the Echo Bench is one of my favorite modifiers because if you get a quote-unquote bad start, like let's say you get, for example here, let's say I only got I got a champion in my shop. Well, you could actually use that to your advantage because you could just put in the champion into your Echo Bench. It would actually benefit more from bad RNG than you would. Well, you would actually benefit a lot from bad RNG. So it's a nice modifier to kind of combat bad RNG. So we're just going to put the Queen in there, of course. And when you run Echo Bench, you want to put the most expensive card you can into your Echo Bench. And what I like to do is I like to just sell the card, try to farm a little bit in the second round if possible. And then by the end of the second round, I would like to put in the most expensive card I can back into the Echo Bench. So what I'd like to do is we're just farming right now, and we're just going to put the Skeleton King in there, guys, because that's the most expensive card we got at the end of the game, or the end of the round. And let's just put in the Executioner there because the Skeleton Dragon is pretty useless, I would say. And what I like to do in Echo Bench is I would like to use the first two, I would say like two, yeah, the first 2 rounds to just farm, the first 2 instances of the Echo Bench, just to merge and sell that copy, just to farm Elixir. And then by the end of round 3 is when I'll actually maybe put something expensive in there that I actually want to go for once I have my comp decided. So we're going to sell the Skeleton King there, and we're just going to try farming and going for a decent comp here. And I think what I might do is we're just going to run the Throwers again, because the Throwers, guys, are really good. I usually default to the Throwers because it's really flexible, actually, because what I like to do with the Throwers is I like to do 2 Throwers, 2 Juggernauts, 2 Brawlers. So it's really hard to just get completely contested with that comp because you don't actually run a full trait. You just run 2 separate traits, so it's actually hard to get contested here, guys. But now that we have a lot of Elixir, I'm probably just going to try Echo Benching a card. Yeah, the Baby Dragon we could probably go for right now because we could actually get that to a 3-star copy here, guys. So we're actually in a really good spot. We're going to get a 3-star in the next round here. And actually, we just got the Mega Knight. I think I would rather have the 3-star Mega Knight here than the 3-star Baby Dragon, just because I think the Mega Knight could actually just get more value than the Baby Dragon for now in our current comp, where we don't really have that many cards upgraded. So I'm definitely just going to get the Mega Knight there instead. And the next round, we could actually just go for the Baby Dragon. So, guys, round 4, we have a 3-star Mega Knight, and we're about to get a 3-star Baby Dragon here. So really good stuff here, guys. And at this point, I just need to wait until the next round. We have the framework of our comp. We have the Skeleton King in the next, waiting to be put in the next round. And I'm actually just going to put him in right now because, I mean, why not? The 2-star Skeleton King is just better than the Goblin Machine. So pretty good scenario, and we're definitely just going to crush our opponent here because we farmed so well in the beginning of the game here, guys. And we're just going to upgrade our 3-star our 3-star Baby Dragon in the next round. And we're going to have a fantastic game so far. And I think, guys, we have 8 HP. I don't think we can actually lose this game here, which is really good stuff. And I think I need to get first in order to get top 1. So we're going to try to get first place here, guys. And we're just going to keep farming, put in our Goblin Machine there, and we have the framework of our composition here, guys. We just need to upgrade cards in our comp now. So I'm going to try to cycle for maybe a card in our comp that we could use. We actually did get the Executioner there, so I think what I'll do is I'll probably just leave the Executioner in the Echo Bench and try to get a 3-star Executioner here, guys, which would be very helpful. And I think we'd actually take out Juan here, fortunately for us. Yeah, he has the Brawlers comp, but guys, the Brawlers comp lacks DPS, and generally, you don't want to run 4 Brawlers, in my opinion, unless you have like them fully maxed out, because it just has no damage. Like you really don't do any damage. Like, yeah, it'll survive, but there's no point if you just have no way of doing damage really, unless you have it all maxed out. And if you have the cards all maxed out, then they can't die. But We're going to fortunately eliminate Juan, so we're going to guarantee a top 2 placement here, guys, and we're against Show. We're going to 3-star the Executioner here, and we're just going to try to going for maybe even more upgrades here, guys. And I think at the very least, we could just put in the Baby Dragon and just get like a 4-star Baby Dragon eventually. We do get a 3-star Goblin Machine there, guys. Our comp right now is extremely good. I don't think he could actually have a chance of beating us unless he gets the like a 4-star card or something. So we're just going to try to cycle here, guys. Play it cool. Try to go for a 4-star card of our own here, being the Baby Dragon. And I think we're in a very good spot here, guys. We have a lot of 3 stars. Our comp is amazing, guys. And actually, what comp is he running? Yeah, he's running like throwers, but I don't know why he's not like pivoting because we are blocking his Executioner. We might actually be able to just completely win. Okay, unfortunately, we might be able to completely win this round. I think our Mega Knight's gonna win. And there we take the 3rd final game, and we are top 1 for the 2nd time. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.